Hi everyone, welcome to Discovering Natural. Today I am getting braids in my hair from my mom, and we're using these type of extensions for it.
We've already washed our hair, shampooed our hair, and I blow dried our hair. If you want to see how I blow dried and trimmed our hair, please go to our Facebook page, Discovering Natural. I did a tutorial there. And we're going to start off by sectioning our hair, and if you are sensitive to extensions and the materials in it, always pre-wash your extensions and before you start using it. So I'm taking a small section of the hair. We're going to show you the beginning and the end because everything is pretty much the same thing over and over again. So all we're just doing is, our hair is moisturized, so don't think it's dry. It's really not dry. It's moisturized. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some of the growth oil from Regan Sine, and this is for our scalp. And I'm just going to put a little bit to our scalp to moisturize it, keep our scalp moisturized and stuff. Then I'm going to take some of their smoothie. This is their mango butter souffle. It's actually a souffle. It has no water in it, so our hair will not revert again. So I'm going to use that on the length of the hair just to seal in whatever moisture we want to. I'm not doing very tiny braids in our hair. I'm doing medium-sized braids. So the hair extensions we are using are already pre-stretched, they're pre-layered, and that is why I kind of stretched our hair also to trim it, but it's a really light, very, very light. I'm just going to take a little bit of it, so I'm just taking about this much. I will be splitting this hair into two sections like this, and then I'm going to cross it over like that. So you want to start off by splitting this hair into three parts, and I'm joining the furthest one on this side and then this other side, and then picking it up from there. So there you go, and then you just start braiding it. So try not to make it too tight. So I braid it about 3 or 4 times this way. Some people do underhand braiding, and underhand braiding is when they just take it like this and they cross it over like that. So this is like an underhand braid method like this. For me, it's a bit harder for me to do it that way, but doing it this way, I find that for some people it works better. So you can see, but for me it's much more slower when I do it this way. So when you get to the very end of it, I'm just gonna pretty much taper it down until I don't see our hair. Our hair is pretty long, so this is where our normal hair ends. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of the hair from the extension, and I usually just put a knot right there. So I just put a knot right here, and that is how I secure it so that it won't keep on running. And you can see this is pretty tapered up. You can keep on braiding it if you want, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to keep it loose because we could curl the ends if we want to. So sometimes some people, they like the base to be very smooth, and if you like that, you can use this product. This is the Shine and Jam, and what you can do is, after moisturizing the hair, always moisturize the hair first. So you take some of the Style and Jam and you're just going to put it to the very base of the hair like this, and you can use your fingers to smoothen it down, and then you can start braiding the hair. We've nearly finished, and you can see we just did all back, and kind of the ends of it we left it out, as I showed you earlier on. So this is the front area, and the front area I just brought it slanted so that she can wear it in different styles all the time, and we just have this front area to do. So I'm really careful about our edges because I don't want our edges to break. So what I'm going to do, of course, is also put some of the souffle, take some of that, put that along our edges right here and gently detangle it. Next, I'm going to take the comb and we're pretty much going to be braiding. Now, when I braid this edge area, I'm being as gentle as I am with when I braid other sections of our hair. So what you want to do is that you just want to take the hair and just section it. I'm trying not to make the hair too tight. As you can see, it's not tight at all, it's moving. So just take it and just braid. So I first braid as if I'm doing a cornrow. After I've done about 2 or 3 stitches, I convert it into an inverted braid. So on the end braiding, and I take that, see? And then I go on the hand. This might not be the technique that you use, but this is the technique I use because it's so much more gentle on the edges. If you see our edges, you can see that the hair is moving. You can see it's not tight at all. And there's give. I'm going to get some mousse, and why am I doing this? This is what will tame any flyaways, anything like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get the mousse, and this is Lotta Body Wrap Me Foaming Mousse. I'm just going to take the mousse and just put it all over our hair. So just put it all over the hair like that. Okay. So when this is done, I'm going to tie down our hair with a do-rag just for a few minutes until the mousse has dried up a little bit. So this is the style. For the ends of the hair, because I got one that has already been pre-stretched, if you need to, you can trim the ends. I'm just going to trim just a little bit of it off. So just to give it a little bit of a tapered look. Stand up. So this is the length. You can see the length of it. So let's put that down.
So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share it to the world. Thanks again so much for watching, and I love this hair. Bye.